A modest proposal essay. Essay on a modest proposal for students and children in English. A modest proposal for preventing the children of poor people from being a burden to their parents or country and for making them beneficial to the public is commonly referred to as a modest proposal. It is a Juvenilean satirical essay that has been written and published by Jonathan Swift, a satirist, essayist in the year 1729. Satire is a specific classification of writing that occasionally makes utilization of realistic performing expression to scorn society into self-change. This first part of the essay explains the plight of the starving beggars of Ireland. Swift takes the reader's surprise in the essay in its later part. Presented in the guise of an economic treatise, the essay reflects that Ireland ameliorates poverty by butchering the children of the Irish poor and selling them as food to wealthy English landlords. The proposal made by the author Jonathan Swift is a savage, eye-opening comment on England's legal and economic exploitation of Ireland. The satirical hyperbole mocked the heartless attitude of the rich towards the poor, as well as the British policy towards Ireland. This essay is held as one of the greatest examples of sustained irony in the history of English language. Across the country of Ireland, poor children are living in squalor because their families are too poor to keep them fed and clothed. Swift argues by hard-edged economic reasoning as well as from a self-righteous moral stance, finding a way to turn this problem into its solution. He proposes to flatten up these undernourished poor kids and feed them to Ireland's rich landowners. It is a dark, satirical solution which would bring in profit and decrease the surplus population of Ireland. Through his proposal, Jonathan Swift used plenty of elements to describe how the rich landowners of Ireland should be eating the children, treating them as penniless farm animals. His proposal takes a trim describing the rich giving up their luxuries. Swift used three techniques for his proposal, which were irony, satire, and sarcasm. In the latter part of the essay, he expressed a proper proposal of taking away the rich people's luxuries to lend a hand in the Irish economy. In the first technique, he used irony. In reality, Swift does not consider people devouring their children because their children are a sign of hope. He advises if people decide not to help out in this crisis, they should eat their children. Swift, via satire, shows the pain of the beggars and shows that status is everything. The sarcastic proposal of Swift has been made to belittle the attitude of the manufactured revolution that saw people as being a product to be exploited. Swift was able to recognize a problem and was able to offer a solution to it, using irony and sarcasm as his main tools. He was able to point out the errors of both the poor and the rich of Ireland.